the most magical place on earth. Prince and princesses, happily ever afters, and above all, Mickey Mouse. When Disney comes to mind, most people think positive thoughts. Not all the work that went into it, and is still going into it now. From the ideas and the visions, and the actual construction of the magical place. Early Disney history. According to D23 article, Disney History, Walt Disney arrived in California 1923 and started his career as a cartoon artist with Alice in Wonderland. Then, after getting deceived by his distributor and losing the Oswald cartoon, Disney seeked out for his own career and continued to expand the Disney studio. Disney was stuck having to create a new character, which is famously known now as Mickey Mouse. The growing success of Mickey then led to his progress in different cartoon series, which drove Disney's cartoon to winning an Oscar every year for an entire decade after 1932. Although cartoon series paid the bill, Disney looked for more. He expressed his idea for featured film, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. With 3 years in preparation, it finally hit theaters in 1937 and became the highest gross film of all times. As they began to flourish and expand other films, World War II hit, causing a crash in revenue, which was found hard to come out of. After the action movie Treasure Island, business boomed and Walt Disney still wanted more. Amusement parks. Based on the history article, Disneyland opens. In 1950, Walt Disney started his ideas for amusement parks in Los Angeles. After finding a place in the beginning of they began the construction in 1954 in the farmlands of Anaheim. Then, in the summer of 1955, special invitations were sent out for the grand opening of Disneyland, which were counterfeited, and thousands of uninvited guests ended up attending. The overpopulation was disastrous because the park was not ready for the amount of people. Disneyland later recovered and drew countless children and adults for its new state-of-the-art attractions. In 1965, they looked to expand their horizons, so they built in Orlando, Florida. In 1966, Walt Disney died, and Walt Disney World opened in his honor in 1971. In 1983, Disney went international and opened Disneyland in Tokyo, Japan. Then, in 1992, Disneyland opened in Paris, which is also known as Euro Disney. As the latest one, Disneyland in Hong Kong, China, which opened in 2005. Disneyland's success now. According to Statistica, the findings of Walt Disney Company in 2015, the global revenue was $52.47 billion. Out of that, $15.1 billion from the revenue of the parks and resorts, and $2.54 billion from consumer products sold. As Walt Disney once said, all of our dreams come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Living by that quote, Disney never stopped progressing and seeking for more, leading to his overall success and leaving behind his magical legacy.